y'all. What's up? Thank y'all for joining. We have some news I hope you guys can use. Thank y'all for coming on in. I see you, Sweet Essence, Scorpion, Miss KBR. My top flight mods are in the building. Thank y'all for joining. Oh, there it is. I was about to say, stream y'all acting a fool tonight already? Damn. But thank y'all for joining. Let's go ahead and jump in. Everything said in the video is alleged in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. All right, so let me make a quick announcement while we're getting into the show. For everyone that's in the chat, if you are not a mod, please do not give direction to anyone in the chat because it causes confusion. We have mods that are manning the chat, making sure that everything is running smoothly. So if you are not a mod, please do not type any directions in terms of telling people what they need to do or anything like that. Let's allow the mods who've been designated to do that to handle that for me, please. Okay, because we don't want any confusion in the chat. But other than that, let's enjoy the show. Okay, let's jump right on in. First topic of the night time. All right, so if you guys follow me on Car Chronicles, we shared this topic. So now we got to do an update. Okay, got to do an update. Let's get into it. You guys remember the woman that was at the salon getting her hair braided? She texted the salon owner and person who was going to do her hair, asked what the price was. She told her $200. Upon getting there, she's saying that the salon owner told her that she would have to pay an additional $50 more. It became an issue. The woman got up to get ready to leave. The salon owner / braider grabbed her and held her by the head, held her by, I guess, force. The police did get involved in this. Let's go ahead and get into it so we can remind you guys. Let me put my trigger warning because, child, it was a little ghetto. All right. Y'all know how it is, honey. If you're going to get your hair done, make sure that you text that person and get the price and all of that before you go bouncing up in there so you can make sure it ain't no bull-ish. All right. But let's go ahead and get into this topic according to Neighborhood Talk. 3 Birmingham braiders arrested for kidnapping after grabbing a woman, customer rather, by her hair and refusing to let her leave over $50. Says the victim says that the salon quoted her $200, but the braider was unaware, said that you're not leaving and we're going to fix this. Now, that is you cannot hold a person somewhere against their will. If it's a discrepancy in money, you guys have to call the police. You cannot hold a person at their will. All right,
record us.
Let my hair go.
I'm not leaving.
Let it go.
I'm not leaving. You gotta pay for it.
I got the message. I done paid you exactly what you asked for. Let my hair go.
I don't care.
Let my hair go.
I don't care. Give me my phone. I'm gonna do a live. Go ahead.
Let my hair go.
I do the same thing. I'm not leaving.
She don't want it to.
She don't want to pay.
She don't want it to pay, sir.
Man, show the money. Show what I paid.
You paid, but we're gonna fix it. You not leaving.
Show what I paid.
I'm not showing nothing. You didn't pay enough. This is the money, but you're not leaving.
Hello.
Man, you sound crazy.
Yeah, come in.
Bro, let my hair go.
We cannot leave you because
Man, I'm finna sue you, bro. I'm finna sue you.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot you too.
I said sue.
Okay.
Now let me go.
We're gonna sue you too.
Now you wanna threaten me?
Yeah, because you hit me first.
Man, let me go. No, I did, bro. Let me go.
You're not leaving. We're gonna fix it.
Nah, you ain't doing nothing. Let me go.
You're not leaving. We're gonna fix this.
Bro, let me go.
You're not leaving. From that pot. Look at this. She pays $250. You can pay $250 for
You didn't say $250.
Okay, I told you just pay for the hair and leave. Yeah, record us.
Let my hair go.
I'm not leaving.
that's wild, yo. To hold on her hair, keep her there against her will, that is a crime. And these 3 women are in trouble. So let's go ahead and get into what it's saying. 3 Birmingham braiders have been arrested following a viral video of the workers holding a customer hostage for $50, making headlines. Okay, Asitu Kamari and Julia Ando and Gwandis Kawambo have been charged after locking the woman inside of Mama's gifted hands over a misunderstanding. Now, the victim, Jessica Odom, says that after getting braided up, that she was extremely satisfied with her services. After paying one of the braiders, says that they took the money over to Mama, okay? And from there, all hell broke loose. It says that Odom claims that the woman who braided her hair claimed that she still owed her $50, despite Odom having texted her from a salon owner confirming that the price was $200 for the boho knotless braids. This is some ghetto shit. Now, Odom tried to explain to the woman that she'd already agreed to pay $200 via text. Y'all see this? Said, baby, we would have been swinging. Oh my God. Let me finish. But they weren't having it. It said that they proceeded to lock her into the business and hold her by her freshly braided scalp and in an attempt to stop her from leaving. It says that after the struggle with the women for over an hour, so the police were able to de-escalate the situation. Responding officers informed the braiders that they could be liable to assault and kidnapping following the incident. Yep. Now, the salon declined to comment on the matter. They said that I did not escalate the situation, according to Odom, which is the woman who had her hair braided. She said that I tried to de-escalate, and that is also what made me pull out my camera. She said that following the altercation, that Odom was free to leave, and the three women are facing charges. They said it's safe to say that she doesn't want Mama or her staff's hands in her head again, so she will not be going there again. I also hear that this salon, no one has been at that salon since this incident, so of course they're probably hiding out and are braiding somewhere else because, you know, if charges were pressed, there's probably a warrant or some type of something going on to where they're going to be picked up here really soon. So this is crazy to do that. Now, y'all know I told y'all, if y'all go into some of these Chinese people hair stores and beauty supply stores, and you go up in there and steal, they will lock the door and keep you there till the police come. Now, I don't think they realize that here in America, that is called kidnapping. If a person is trying to leave and you're holding them against their will, regardless of the fact that they stole something from you, you call the police and let them do it and handle that. But to lock someone in somewhere and keep them from leaving, that is a crime. But that is something that they do. I've seen it many, many times. A lot of gas stations, they have this button behind their desk there. If you go in there and steal while they're waiting for the police to get there, they'll hit that button and lock you in. So yeah, we see that a lot. But these three women, they were definitely wrong, and they are getting charges. All right, let's move along. Wendy Williams is still having issues with her. Let me get this up, you guys. Wendy Williams is still having issues with her guardian, y'all. This is some crazy shit. So Wendy Williams claims that her guardian is punishing her and blocking her from friends after her dementia update. So y'all know Wendy had to go and get all this other medical stuff done again. And they found out that she did not have dementia and all this other stuff that people were saying she had. So of course, that's what her guardian was pushing, saying that she had dementia. She's not in her right mind. She can't handle her money. She can't this. At one point, they were trying to say that the guardian was stealing from her. The guardian also did not want her to be around her son and or family or be out and have a social life. So Wendy Williams' closest friends say that the former talk show star is more isolated than ever, and she repeatedly believes that it is by design. Now, after insiders claim that Dr. Samuel Gandy cleared Williams of frontotemporal dementia aphasia, the television icon was ready to celebrate with friends. Now, instead, she was left confused and upset when she could not reach her bodyguard. Now, it goes on to say that she couldn't get in touch with her bodyguard, and she thinks that Sabrina Morrissey, which is her guardian, may have dismissed him. It's something about this guardian. I can't put my finger on it. Now, it said that Williams cannot leave her luxury living facility without a bodyguard or her niece, Alex Finney. Now, it said that she can't go anywhere without Sabrina signing off and the bodyguard being there. It says that the source says friends fear that this is punishment, especially after Williams enjoyed recent outings. It says that attorney Joe Tapachino, which is her attorney, added that she is being punished. What should have been a safeguard became a system of control. They're asking, do you think that Wendy will ever be freed from conservatorship? Okay, so she is under conservatorship. She doesn't have access and or control of her finances. She's staying in this very expensive condo or apartment living facility to where she cannot come and go as she pleases. She is monitored. She cannot have alcohol, as you guys may know, because she does have an issue with alcohol. But this guardian definitely has her under lock and key, and she can't be around family or really go out to outings. And if she does go out, she makes it very hard for her to where she pretty much damn near has to beg and go through all of these stipulations before she can go out. But now that it's said that she does not have dementia, which is what this guardian has been pushing for quite some time now, it's given that the guardian now, since it's been publicly known, and this is something that the guardian was telling everyone that Wendy has, to find out that a doctor signed off saying that she did not have it. Now the guardian is I guess, in a retaliatory effort, punishing Wendy behind the scenes by not allowing her to have a social life. So that's not good. They definitely need to look into that. So they're saying here that Wendy Williams does not have frontotemporal dementia, according to new tests that she went under. Okay. Shout out to Jasmine Rand on that. What y'all think? I love it. Okay. I would love to see Wendy have more of a social life. I mean, shit, I love Wendy Williams. All right. So let's get to our next topic. Let's get into the next topic, honey. That's a shame. I hate to see her in that position because golly, I won't want to be locked up nowhere. And I think they said she's paying $6,000 a month or a week or something like that to stay in that very expensive living facility. So yeah, let's get into it. All right. So the father of the TikTok star girl Lala says that he will not attend her funeral if she is buried in a wig or feminine presentation. Says that I put my son in some pop smoke braids or an afro for the last time. As you guys may know, TikTok star who was unalived by her boyfriend. I'm referencing this person as her because that's what this person wished to be referenced as. This is a guy actually who is trans, okay, and was unalived by, I think, by some type of altercation with her boyfriend. But the father of this particular individual is saying that they will not attend this funeral unless this person is buried under male aspect or appears to look like a male in said casket at the funeral. What do you guys think about that? I mean, this is a lot, but let's get into what the father said.
I want to put the man in the wig. I ain't letting no preacher stand up. Ain't no ordained, anointed preacher gonna do that. Stand up with no man and preach in the wig. Stop it. Y'all doing this for the show. Y'all ain't worried about my son's soul. Please, I ask y'all to have Friday. I'm gonna get a girl Lala. Whatever y'all want, girl Lala. I don't know him as that. I ain't taking that from his followers, from his crowd, none of that. Y'all can have that. Put him in the wig. The viewing is open for the public. Come see him. I ain't taking the opportunity from y'all. I don't want none of that. The funeral Saturday. Put my son in the pot smoke braids with a sharp tape or afro for the last time. I ain't attending no funeral with my son that God gave to me as a boy in the wig. I ain't attending no funeral. I'm not attending no funeral. Y'all, I ain't been held accountable. You can. Once I secure and make sure my son got a funeral paid for y'all, for the people who truly, genuine donated and supported, I thank y'all. Everybody that called, text, email, prayers, thank you. That genuinely loved my son and supported him and want to see him buried the right way. I'm going to make sure that everything is taken care of. And then I'm going to release his mom and his sister. They can do whatever they want, but I want to attend the funeral. I'm sorry, I can't. Forgive me, but I just can't. But I'm gonna guarantee you he's gonna have a funeral. I hope y'all enjoy the show, the Girl La 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 show. Enjoy it. I ain't taking nothing from none of his followers, nothing. I don't want no money, nothing. I'm gonna give y'all a receipt. I don't want none of that. I buried my son last year. No GoFund. Family and friends only. Thank you. Me buried my son Boosie last year. Thank you, man, for everybody that helped me, his family, my family, friends, supporters. Thank you. Phone calls, again, thank you. Text messages, prayers, thank you. That I ain't get one person to offer besides the people that did. I don't want to look over you. One person said, "Oh, I do this for Boosie. I do this. Oh, let me help. Let me do this." But everybody want to attach their son, they self to Girl La La La. Everybody want to make profits off of my pain, bro. Please let me rest. Y'all can have the funeral. Let me rest, bro. Let me rest. I enjoy my peace. Let me rest.
Okay. So this is sad. So of course, you know, a couple days ago, I told you guys TikTok star Girl Lala reportedly was powed and unalive following a turbulent relationship with his boyfriend or her boyfriend. I'm trying to reference this the right way. It says that the father of TikTok personality Girl Lala is speaking out ahead of her funeral, saying that he will not attend if she is laid to rest wearing a wig or presented in a glamorous style as she was known for online. You know, he was dressed up, you know, trans as a woman. So that he says that he wants the service to reflect the child that he knew growing up telling viewers that God gave me a son and that he prefers that she be buried in some braids or even an afro. Now, it goes on to say that he added that he is not trying to erase her online persona or following, but says that that was not who he personally knew day by day. It goes on to say that the debate is raising questions about honoring how someone lived versus how relatives choose to memorialize them, especially around identity and presentation. Okay. So what do you guys think about that? I see some of you guys. Let me go to the comments to see what y'all are saying. I did see a person saying if he's paying for the funeral, then this is whatever he says. Okay. He is the father. Let's take this trigger warning down. We don't need this for this topic. We did not need this at all for this topic. Okay. There's nothing triggering about it. All right. But again, let's look at some comments before we move on to the next topic, because I am definitely interested in what you guys have to say. I said that I respect and understand the father. Okay. Another person says that I have to agree with the father. Okay. Stacy Lane says that Kim Jones, but I'm sure the funeral home workers know now. Okay. ABJ says that I don't understand the situation. It's a way of eating of this lady's money. Just bullshit to me. Oh, okay. There's something else. Said that can't she fire her? Oh, I think y'all are talking about another topic. Okay. So I did see another comment that says that I heard, hold on. Okay, right here. I Shadow Queen says that I heard he didn't dress like a woman in front of his dad. Oh, okay. Probably respecting his father's wishes, because it sounds like he has a very strong stance of him dressing as a female in front of him. It sounds like that's not something that he agrees with the father. So okay. Kim Jones says that unfortunately I agree with the father. Okay. Period. Okay. Tyra says that I'm with the dad. Okay. So I see a lot of you guys are leaning towards what the father says. Oh, they said, Ray, you talking about the Wendy situation. Okay, yeah, you got signed off on whatever topics we're talking about. I don't mind. All right. I just wanted to get a closer look into the comments on what you guys thought about this particular topic of the girl Lala topic. Okay. But that's the father's stance, and he's saying, hey, I'm paying for the funeral, and this is what I want to see my son buried as. Like, F all this other YouTube and TikTok bullshit. I don't want to see my child dressed in a wig as a girl. I want my son to be presented to God as a boy. So that's his wishes. He is the father. If he's paying for the funeral, it is what it is. I mean, shit. It is what it is, right? Tiffany Thomas says, I agree with the dad to some degree, but also they should respect her wishes and what she would have wanted. Okay, we look at it that way as well. All right, nobody's right, nobody's wrong. I respect everyone's comments. Just understand nobody's right, nobody's wrong. Nobody's going to get ostracized for agreeing different or commenting different other than what someone else is saying in the chat. Okay, so you guys speak freely. That's why I like you guys coming over and commenting. Nobody's going to attack you because you have your own opinion other than what someone else thinks. Okay, that's the joy of being over here. I love it. All right, let's get into the next topic. According to Live Bites, Clarissa Shields fires back and says that her cousin is lying about being her surrogate and lying about Clarissa Shields not being able to have kids, and claims that the story about abandoning her sister and kids after buying them a house is completely false. So some of her family members, y'all know Clarissa Shields did come out recently and say that she's ready to start having kids with Papoose, even though he's still married. We already talked about that. All right. She said in another video where she said that she was engaged, but that was, of course, an old video, it appears, where she was talking about an ex-boyfriend and not Papoose, because, of course, Papoose never did come forward to confirm an engagement between the two, but he did acknowledge openly that he did love her. And so great for them, but love her enough to go get that damn divorce. But back to this topic here, Clarissa Shields, as she publicly announced that she was ready to have kids. Some of her family members are saying she can't even have kids, but and that she needed a surrogate, and probably one of her cousins was going to be the surrogate of her children. But let's get into what she had to say, because she clapped back.
I'm going to delete this live, but I will not be letting people say and spread false things about me any longer. Shalita, you was not no damn surrogate mother for me, bro. Stop playing with me. Stop. I can get pregnant. I can have my own kids. I never need you to be no surrogate. The day before I signed my deal, Brianna makes a GoFundMe. And guess who's the organizer on the GoFundMe? Shalita. All right. That's what I'm saying. It's just the embarrassment, bro. It's just the embarrassment. Like, my sister got a 4-bedroom house down here. All her kids are good. They got clothes, they got shoes, they got refrigerator, they got stove, they got washer and dryer, they got all this. And now you got trying to get my sister to make a GoFundMe to make it look like I moved her to Atlanta and just abandoned her when that never happened. See what I'm saying? So family will do the worst. Family will. I'm going to delete this live, but family will. And everybody always want to believe somebody because they're somebody's family. Nah. Oh, they said something about them. Oh, it's the truth because they family. That's not always the truth. That's not always the truth. And anybody who knows me know that my life has been an open book. Literally. My life has been an open book. I've always been able to be seen. I've never disappeared for 12, 9 months, 6 months, 3 months of my life ever. People have always been able to see me outside. And it's like, it's just weird that people will go around lying, trying to make you look a certain way because you look so good now. You know, like I'm really flourishing, you know? And yeah, she probably like, oh, she's mad that I responded to her. She's probably about to write down some more long paragraphs. I can say defamation of character, but you're still just going to make another Facebook and do more stuff. You're going to make a fake page and do more stuff. So it's like suing you and sending a cease and desist does nothing for me. Except you be like, yeah, she sent me a cease and desist. And you be like, yeah, she sent that because what I said was true. Just slow, bro. Just slow. I had enough of this family. I really have. I don't know. I done been on her enough. I'm deleting this live. So whatever.
Now listen to that live you did. It seemed like the only thing you care about is protecting your image from that fake ass $8 million deal that you did. So you want to talk about 8 years I've been stalking you? If you want to talk about them 8 years, talk about that baby. If you ain't gonna talk about that baby, then stop talking about them 8 years. Because for 8 years you was in a fake relationship with your so-called bestie. Ain't it funny that now that you rap, you don't be around her? Because it's funny to me that you worry more about your image than you is worried about why your sister actually wanted a GoFundMe. What it was for, what actually was she finna do with it. Like, you take this down, it's gonna make me look bad. Make you look bad because she wanted her supporters to support her? Like your supporters support you? No, you want to be the only one in the family getting a bag. Like, my cousin called me, my sister called me. They all called me because you always drop the ball. You buy the car, I fix it. Now listen to that live you did. You buy the house, I repair the walls, the floor, the pipes, the roof. What are you talking about? Nobody will ever stop talking to me because you got the money to buy the big objects, but then you ignore everybody. And I got the money to take care of what you bought that was already jacked up in order for it to maintain and sustain. You buy the...
Lord God, this family here, child. Shalita Savage, it gives it. She said, I am Clarissa Shields' cousin / sister that raised her and taught her to defend herself, and I keep it 100. So now this person is going on social media challenging Clarissa Shields. Clarissa Shields already said that, hey, I could sue you for defamation, or I can just sue you, but you don't have nothing. That's harsh to say. But this person is speaking out and trying to embarrass Clarissa Shields. I don't know why Clarissa just don't ignore this person. If you're going to file a cease and desist, go and do it. You don't need to go on social media to tell the entire world. Just go and do it, and that person eventually will get your cease and desist from an attorney and move on with your life. I don't know why she feels the need to hop on social media and always respond to something that everybody has to say. Okay, if you helped your family, great for you. You're supposed to help family. You don't need to go on social media to tell everybody what you do for every single family member that you help. Like, you just don't need to do that. I really wish that she would get to someone and maybe therapy or something, or someone get to her and explain to her, like, girl, you are a celebrity. You are not just a regular schmegular girl off YouTube or Instagram or TikTok. You really don't have to be on here doing all of this that you're doing. It's a bit much. Where's your man? You and Papoose supposed to be together. Every time we see you, you spend more time on social media trying to defend yourself and explain shit. Go and spend time with your man. Go and hang out with Papoose. Go outside, honey. Go somewhere. Go walk. Go take a break, like something. I'm not sick of her. It's exhausting, right? Oh my God. Let's get off her, honey. It is exhausting. It's just like, all right, so let's get into this damn wedding with Towanda. I think they thought that this was going to help the ratings for this season of the Braxtons. It did not. It did not, but let's get into it, child. Towanda gets married. For those of you that did not get to see it, I said I'll go ahead and pull it. A couple of you guys asked me about it. I said I'll show it. So here we go. Shout out to OMFG Reality TV.
The only person that I see is Sean. It's just me and him.
Also, the network WeTV paid for Towanda's wedding because she did not have the funding to do so. All right. So for those of you that did not know, WeTV paid for Towanda's entire wedding so that she could use it as her storyline for this season.
She looks amazing. It's the most beautiful feeling I've ever experienced, and it's so wonderful.
Who presents this beautiful woman to this man?
Her mother and I.
Amen. Thank you.
Where my kiss at? Thanks, Daddy. You good?
Yes. Dearly beloved Sean and Towanda, they have made up their minds to become one. Before God and these witnesses, will you, Sean, take Towanda to be your wife? Will you love and comfort her, honor and keep her as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Before God and these witnesses, will you, Towanda, take Sean to be your husband? Preserve with him this bond holy and unbroken.
I do.
Hallelujah.
Do it seem like Miss E is bleaching? Why they bleaching this lady? Every time I see her, she's getting whiter and whiter.
Boom. I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
All right now.
Why Towanda let her daughter come to the wedding with her hair like that? I mean, maybe if it was like in an updo, like a bun or something like that, but that shit hanging down looking like a mop, that does not look cute at all at her wedding. But go out.
Okay, guys.
We're in church.
Oh, Sean.
You're on to church.
We're married.
Woo, let's go.
Was he rubbing on her butt for real in church, y'all?
The wedding ceremony was absolutely beautiful, and I've never seen Towanda happier. But it's also bittersweet that not all of the sisters are here today. Tracy is definitely here in spirit, but Tamar's essence just breaks my heart that we're here.
So Tamar, of course, was not there. Okay. Also, they said that Towanda chose to have her wedding on the same week of Tamar's birthday, and they said Tamar always travels and goes places for her birthday. So I don't know if it was intentional, knowing that Tamar had already had plans to do something else. Not that she has to plan her wedding around Tamar, but Tamar was not there. Tamar did not attend the wedding. Plus, you know, she and Towanda are not getting along. Towanda owes her like almost $40,000, and she's refused to pay it. She went and filed bankruptcy and put that money that she owes Tamar on there. So she and Tamar are fighting currently. Okay. But I think that Miss E still has eyes for Michael Braxton Sr., as you guys could see there. It looks like they're getting along better. They're not at odds. You know, used to be when they would show the two of them, that she would be rolling her eyes and still upset. But it gives that they are in a better place to where, you know, when he was giving Towanda away, says that who gives this woman away? He says, myself and her mother. And when they put the camera on her, she was just kind of like, you know, smiling or whatever and giving her approval. So I was happy to see that they're not, you know, like fighting like they used to, saying he was laying it low and spreading it wide and all that. You remember that scene. But so I guess shout out to Towanda, child. But this wedding did not help the season at all. It did not help the season, Towanda. But let's move along, child. Let's get into Tasha K snapping off on Ja Rule, okay? Because y'all know Ja Rule said he was going to sue the hell out of Tasha K for putting out false information about him getting beat up at a New York club. Child, Let's get into Tasha K, honey, because she is snapping. So Tasha K went live and she claims that Ja Rule got his ass whooped backstage. And Fat Joe was pushed to the side at Brandy and Monica's concert. Now, Tasha K says there's some reputable sources who I guess worked with her, gave her the information, and she was one of the first bloggers, I want to say, to post said information about Ja Rule getting beat up online. When he saw it, he got upset and he told her, like, you really like getting sued, I see, right? So implying that he was going to, I guess, launch a lawsuit against her for defamation. But Tasha K had something to say. Shout out to Live Bites and shout out to her. Let's go.
Why y'all street niggas always hollering sue? Ja Rule, why the fuck are you sitting on the internet hollering sue? Y'all must think that shit scares me or something. I don't think you understand what has transpired since 2018 all the way up to 2025. I lost one lawsuit. I was in the hood. I lived down the street from a church's chicken. I had bulldogs digging holes in the yard next to me. I didn't know shit about no motherfucking lawyer. But it's real funny how you street niggas that claim to be artists always hollering, I'm a sue. Fan asses. You're mad because I woke up your motherfucking wine. I'm sorry that I was half asleep last night when the text came through and I didn't have time to get on the phone with my motherfucking source that was back there and they saw you getting your ass whooped and Fat Joe was sent to the side. I got all the motherfucking deets. All of them. And I'm going to talk about them tonight on the show. Okay? 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. YouTube, X, Facebook. Why y'all street niggas always hollering sue?
Yeah.
Bigo, all the above. I get billions of views a month. I ain't got no reason to motherfucking lie on you. Who is talking about you? You should be happy that this news is coming towards you because nobody is checking for you. You know you had no business up there, down there, around there. And no, it ain't have shit to do with Max B. So leave Max B out of it. The only reason I'm coming for you is because you and those retards out here talking about I'm a sue. And what is it going to do? What is it going to do? Because right now I'm sitting as a multi-millionaire. Kevin's Hart lawsuit went nowhere. Soulja Boy's lawsuit went nowhere. R. Kelly's lawsuit went nowhere. And millions of the cease and desist that I got, including lately from Clarissa fucking Shields.
Wow.
That shit don't work. I got the same lawyers.
I didn't know she filed one against Tasha.
I got same money y'all motherfucking buy. Same money y'all motherfucking got, if not more. I ain't got no business yelling this morning. Shit, I'm up eating chicken, about to go to the goddamn gym. Bigo, all the above. I get billions of views.
Well, she did have a lot of people come for her and sue her. I do remember R. Kelly tried to sue her. That shit went nowhere. I remember the Soulja Boy situation. Now, Cardi B, hers did stick because Cardi, y'all know Cardi got some good attorneys. I don't know who the hell her attorneys are, but baby, every time Cardi go to court, she win her case. But she did win, and you know she does have like some type of garnishment on Tasha, where she's getting her money because Tasha, you know, tried to file for bankruptcy, and they was like, get that shit out of here, go pay that girl. All right, but she does have to pay Cardi. That's the only lawsuit that I know of that she got caught up in that really did stick. So Ja Rule, if you're trying to sue Tasha, I hope you have some very good attorneys when you come for her, because she is like Houdini in court, baby. Except that one time with Cardi, but other than that, I don't know. We're going to have to sit back and see how this pan out because she does not seem to give not one damn about being sued, okay? She was like, sued it. Hey, file that shit. I don't care. She over here eating chicken and talking shit, and that's just what you do. All right, let's move along. One of my favorite groups, In Vogue, lost one of their members, okay? Now, this member was, they actually hired her to fill in for Dawn. Y'all know Dawn Robinson left the group, child. I don't know what the hell going on with Dawn. I think she's having some type of mental breakdown or mental something. Y'all know she most recently this year came out to say that she was homeless and living in her car. She had several of her friends inviting her to come and stay with them to get her out of the car. She said, oh no, I want to stay in my car. I'm saving money so that I can move to my own apartment. Her ex-husband even tried to help her and she declined. So I don't know what the hell is going on with Dawn, but she is speaking up since the most recent member of In Vogue spoke up to say that she was leaving the group after being in the group for so many years. It's something going on in that group to where they keep running people off. But let's get into what Dawn had to say because she spoke up about the newest member leaving the group. So it says Dawn Robinson reacts to Rona Bennett. Okay, Rona can sing down. Like I went and looked at some stuff with Rona. Rona is very talented. So I think she may be getting ready to go solo now that she's gotten her clout and paid her dues with In Vogue. She's toured with them for many, many years. Rona is the shit. Like, I was like, okay, she's really tall. She really stands out in the group, and she has a nice voice as well. More of a alto tone to her voice, but she can really sing down, and she helps push the vocals in that group. So it's kind of sad to hear that she will no longer be in the group, but they're going to continue on. They are still touring. But let's get into what Dawn had to say. She says that the girls in Vogue are mean girls. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Damn. I did it again. I'm sorry, y'all. Thank you, mods. Thank you, mods, for staying on me, child. Y'all know sometimes I can forget to share. My bad. All right. Okay, here we go. So here's Dawn Robinson, formerly from the group Vogue. All right.
There is no loyalty. I think she's being a little too nice about everything and trying to be sweet. And maybe she even has an NDA that she's not allowed to talk about what happened. 22 years? Like, I was only in Vogue for 8, but I brought a lot of big hits. She was with them for 22 years, no hits, but still she gave a lot of time to that group. And I don't think they would have said anything about Rona leaving either had Rona not put out a letter. She should have told the truth, because I know it was ugly. It was not as sweet as she's making it seem. Tell the truth. This was not okay what they did to me. Not okay. And I'm going to speak up for myself because I deserve more. I gave them 22 years of my life. Rona, come on, you better speak up. I'm speaking up for Rona, and she ain't even saying it.
She said she was never informed about Vogue's
Thank you.
Hall of Fame performance.
That's the only truth that she told in there. Because Rona did all those other projects that Rona did, she did while she was still in Vogue. So why now that you have to leave and go pursue other endeavors? She had a book that came out. She got married while she was in Vogue. She had her life coaching. So why now do you have to leave Vogue to do your endeavors? I don't believe that. The way that they did their statement was starting out with our sisters, Salt and Pepper, were being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which, again, I got to give them their kudos. I'm so proud of them. But they said their sisters are being inducted. And so because of that, they're just now speaking about the Rona thing. Well, Rona's your sister too, right? Because they said Rona Bennett. They didn't say Sister Rona Bennett at all. And I thought, wow, you guys are so mean. They are mean girls. They are showing the truth of who they are. This is who they've always been. It's just now coming out. Instead of saying, we would like to address our sister Rona Bennett. We are sorry to see her go. It's been 22 years. We had a lot of laughs, a lot of tears. We've shared a lot of time together, and it breaks our heart that she's gone, but with differences within the group that we couldn't come to terms with each other, or whatever it was. Really, this was a time for Vogue to actually tell the truth about something for a change. We didn't agree with certain things with Rona, or we had a falling out with Rona, or Salt and Pepper didn't want her there, or maybe the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame didn't want her there, and she was upset about that, so she's leaving because of that. Tell the truth for a change, but they never do. They never, ever do. Right there, they should have said, we love her. Thank you for 20.
Y'all know she left the group to go be with Raphael Sadiq when he started the group Lucy Pearl, and she got over there and got into it with Raphael Sadiq. It's you, Dawn, at this point. That's what I'm thinking. Because everywhere you go, it's like you leaving a trail of shit. Like you were in the group with it. I'm not saying that the girls in Vogue, they're not mean girls. I'm not saying that because it's possible. When you get a lot of girls in there, you're going to have a lot of egos and a lot of attitudes and things like that. But you were in the group, and according to some of the other girls in the group, because I saw like y'all little unsung and all that, where they were saying that you were very difficult to work with. That's what they were saying. Very difficult to work with, and you always was on some bullshit. But she wound up leaving the group in Vogue and to go over there to be in the group Lucy Pearl. Y'all remember the group Lucy Pearl where they did the song I Want to Dance Tonight? Y'all remember I Want to Dance Tonight? Y'all my shit too. But anywho, with Raphael Sadiq, that situation didn't work out because she and Raphael Sadiq wound up getting into some arguments and some differences over there, at which she then wound up leaving and tried to go back to the group in Vogue, and they didn't want her back because it was just too much shit with her. So it's like she's been bouncing around. So she's sitting back watching this situation with the newest girl who was in Vogue for some years, Rona, and now you're trying to piggyback off of Rona's issue with Vogue, and now you're blasting them once again. So if there was ever any reconciliation between you and the group, if they were going to ever have you back, probably not now. Probably not now. Yeah, you did give some great hits, and you did some. She can sing. Dawn can sing down. But I just do not like the way she continuously bashed the group and talk shit about them. If you don't want to be in the group, great. Let them tour and do whatever it is that they're doing. If you're deciding to stay away from En Vogue and you don't want no parts, great. But for you to insert yourself in this situation and continue to talk down on them in the group, there's a lot of fans that still love them. So even though you left the group, people are not going to stop listening to En Vogue. I still listen to En Vogue. I love them. So because you had differences with them, you speaking up on the situation with Rona and your situation, everybody's over the shit. Like either you're going to go back, sing, tour with them, get money. I mean, maybe that would get you out your fucking car to go on a few tours with them, swallow your pride so you can swallow shrimp at this point. Shit. I'm sick of this girl.
2 years of your life. Oh my God. That is a long time for anyone to spend. If you're at a job for 22 years, a 9 to 5, at that point, you got seniority. They give you a going away party. We love you. We're going to miss you. Like something. But they were so concerned with Salt and Pepper, talking about our sister Salt and Pepper, but not your sister Rona Bennett. Like, whoa. And now Rona sees what I've been saying all these years. There is no loyalty. I think she's being a little too nice about everything and trying to be sweet. And maybe she even has an NDA that she's not allowed to talk about what happened.
Chat, what y'all think about this? Don, please go get help, okay? Please go get help. What's the show that she was on, R&B Divas, when she was on there with Kelly Price and them? She was problematic there too. Don, everywhere you go, you are a problem, sis. Figure out why it is that you are a problem every single place that you go. All right, now let's get into, I told you guys about Kandi and Todd divorcing, okay? For those of you where your spaceship just landed and you're just finding out, of course, you know, they are getting divorced. Kandi and Todd have decided to get divorced. Kandi filed for divorce. All right. And they just announced on yesterday. Right here, I told you guys, shout out to Tasha K. One of Tasha K's, I want to say subscribers who works at a bar, said that she's been seeing Todd many, many times come into her bar with many different women who he's been dating most recently. Okay, so this woman here says that I'm glad that they announced their split because the way he's been at my bar on dates is crazy. So he's been seen there quite a few times. All right. I also told you that Todd and Kandi have been separated for quite some time. Todd's been staying in the guest house. This is, for those of you who don't know how Kandi's house is set up, this is the main house where my mouse is moving. When Kandi purchased this property, there were 2 houses that were adjoined to this property. Okay, so when Kandi purchased this property, she purchased both houses. So this is where Kandi lives with the children here in this house. Over here where I circled and put the arrow, okay, is where Todd is staying currently in the guest house. And this guest house has a open, not an open, but an indoor pool, if you will, and some other things in there. And also the SEX dungeon is in that house as well. So Kandi, you might want to put some cameras in and make sure he ain't bringing no hoes up in there. But I thought they were going to try to save their marriage once I heard that there was some rumors of them having some issues and there may be some separation between the two of them. Kandi did announce, as I told you guys today, that they did just recently have a threesome. So I was like, well, maybe they're going to save their shit. Maybe, you know, she was smiling like her mind went back to said threesome between the 3 of them. But it gives that the issues, they were not able to iron those out. And she has decided once, let me go ahead and, did I show the one where she had announced that they were separating? And then from the separation, they went to divorce. So maybe they weren't able to fix that situation. I showed y'all this in my other video where Todd is out, child, where he loves to be strip clubs around half naked women around the Atlanta area. It says that don't bring your man to Atlanta. Okay. But Todd, let's go back to this. As I told you guys, there is a prenup between he and Kandi. After the divorce is finalized, Todd has 30 days to move out of that guest house. Okay, he has 30 days to move off of that property according to the prenup. So I hope he already has someplace else to go. Obviously, he may, if he's dating. They said he's been seen out all over Atlanta dating multiple women. So hopefully he gonna move in maybe with another woman, or maybe he saved up enough money from the businesses that he and Kandi have started since they've been married, because they've been married, what, 11 years? So maybe he saved up enough money to maybe buy him a home or find him another place to stay. But I do know once the divorce is finalized, which I don't see it taking long, being that they do have a very airtight prenup. After the divorce is finalized, he does have 30 days to move from the property. Their daughter their daughter Blaze just celebrated a birthday. I saw, because I do follow him and Kandi. They did come together and looked like they had a very good time. They were in very good spirits to celebrate their daughter Blaze's birthday. Okay, I think she just turned 6 years old. So shout out to them for doing that. That's bigger than why they're going through a divorce, which they say is very tumultuous. Kandi saying she's been very emotional, that it's been very chaotic and very she's been having some very sad moments. So prayers up for them, because y'all know, child, divorces, it has to be very hard to deal with. Somebody that you've been with for 11 years, that's all you know for now. But obviously Todd don't give a fuck, because he's posting. Let me go ahead and move my banner. Todd posted this on his Instagram. Okay. He says this next scheme is genius. Stay tuned. So I'm not sure what he means by that. As you guys can see, Shamia Morton from Real Housewives of Atlanta, she liked it. I don't know what it's supposed to mean, but this is something that he posted most recently. Y'all know that it's all over social media now that he and Kandi are getting divorced. But he did. Y'all know Aunt Bertha said it's a scheme set up by Todd. So I don't know if he's just being funny with it, with the news being all over social media that he and Kandi are divorcing. He did post that this next scheme is genius. Stay tuned. So is he going to try to challenge the divorce? I don't know what this means. This could mean anything. Okay. This could mean anything. He might be trying to challenge the divorce. Somebody else was telling me too that he could be getting an attorney to say that he signed a prenup in duress, or he felt stressed or rushed into signing said prenup. From what I'm hearing, it said that he might try to challenge it. So if that's what that means, you're gonna be in the fight of your life. So I hope you have the amount of money that you need to get an attorney and fight Kandi, because Kandi can fight a long time. Kandi is worth $30 million. We already verified that. Todd is only worth $400,000. So good luck on that. So he did just recently post the next scheme is genius. Stay tuned. I don't know what this scheme is supposed to be. I'm not sure what this post is supposed to mean, but prayers up. Okay, that's all I can say. That's all I can say. I just know 30 days after the divorce is final, you have to move. You have to move according to the prenup. What do y'all think? They said, I believe that he wants some money. He may, because from what I'm hearing, they're saying that he may try to challenge the prenup in terms of saying that, hey, I signed it under some type of duress. Because you guys saw their wedding special when he waited to the last minute. They're saying that he knew way months in advance that there was a prenup. He knew what the prenup said, that he was trying to wait it out and then do this whole last minute, like he don't want to sign it. He don't agree with it, thinking that Kandi was going to say, well, just forget about the prenup. Let's just get married. But Kandi stood firm on saying, no, we don't sign a prenup. There's no marriage. There's no wedding. So he had an attitude, of course, at the wedding. You can tell there's some tension there. He was not feeling that shit at all. And he did sign it. So he may come back and try to maybe use that video too to say that, hey, I signed it in duress. It's not something that I fully agreed with. I felt pressured into signing. You know how people try to go back and challenge something, but we'll see what happens. I really hope this is a smooth transition, because they are raising kids. I hope this does not turn into a nasty situation. But Todd, don't be on no bullshit, okay? Damn. What y'all think? Let's get to the next topic, shall we? Child. Let's get to the last topic. All right. Let's get into Marie. Marie was asked, y'all know the girl, Amanda from Bell Collective. All right. Let me show this first, then we're going to double back so you guys know what we're talking about, because not everybody watched Bell Collective, so I don't want y'all looking like, what the hell is she talking about? All right, so let's play this. I did play it in my other video, but just for a refresher, Glenn, which is married to Letitia on Bell Collective, was caught in some type of situationship with this girl, Amanda, who is said to be friends with Latrice Rogers on the show. And Glenn was flirting with this person. He also got her number and was texting and calling this girl. And he also was seen dancing provocatively with this girl, touching her inappropriately as well. Latrice Rogers created like an adult game to where they had questions where that particular situation came out in front of Letitia, to where she did not know this was going on. Glenn got upset at Letitia and also at Cliff for not checking Latrice in terms of getting in their business and exposing him and his situationship with said person. So I'm gonna play this so you guys can know. Then we're gonna play the last.
Where do things go between you and Latrice? Will there ever be another opportunity for you to make amends with her?
I wish her well. Can I say something, Carlos?
Yes, Karen.
From the outside looking in, what I see is two women who are hurt.
Yeah, I'm not angry.
And I just hope that y'all can come to a common ground and get past it, because it looks to me like y'all have a lot in the foundation. And I don't think that is dead. Tracy said it's dead. I don't think it's dead. And I pray that y'all can get it together. And I think that y'all have a chance to bring it back.
Yeah. No, I do too. Listen, I strongly believe that you two really have love for each other. But we'll see what happens. I want to thank the men for coming out tonight. And I will say this, I do think when it comes to Cliff and Glenn that a lot of work has to be done with what the definition of loyalty means to the both of y'all. And I do think it's worth figuring out. Where do things stand, Glenn, between you and Cliff?
I always looked at Cliff as a stand-up guy. Had that been my house, I'm throwing this pool party or whatever. As soon as she got up and said, I'd have shut that down right then, right there.
The women's arguing.
Right.
I can't say, hey, y'all stop.
Right. I get that now.
I'm saying, I don't argue with women.
Right.
And was I not sitting there like, next
Yeah,
question,
you were kicking me in my
question?
bag, just trying to tell me not to say anything. But how I'm not gonna say anything
I know you
when I'm
weren't
not? I wasn't prepared for that.
Well, y'all friends. Me and Glenn's friends.
Mm-hmm.
I look at Glenn's friend. I don't care
Glenn
what
is
y'all
not
got.
your friend, just like Tisha.
Okay.
It's
You
not my
can't tell.
friend.
Okay, so y'all kind of know what's going on. This girl, Amanda, is really Latrice's friend. Latrice brought her around the circle, but it gives, and I'm finding out when I saw this from Marie, who was also on the show, saying that this whole entire storyline came out, or this situation came out because this girl, Amanda, was trying to secure a spot to be a permanent bail on the show. So let's go ahead and show you that, because that's some tea. I was like, oh, really? So this is why you came out to blast Glenn and to attach yourself to Glenn and flirt with him to create your storyline for the show, and to also embarrass the fuck out of Letitia because you don't like her anyway, because your loyalty, it seems, was towards Latrice. But let's go ahead and get into this. Shout out to, what is that? New Style, what is that? Nice Style, In Style Atlanta. Let's get into that. All right. Boom.
She's been Latrice's hairstylist since season 1. They have a long history from back in high school. She, wanted this opportunity to be on the show, and she thought bringing this little tea would land her a spot as a bail. And really, it just pretty much she incriminated herself with that information.
Absolutely.
That was the wrong play to try to become a bail, because the bail wouldn't do not something like that. Not to a married woman. You're not talking about a single dating, a couple that's dating,
right,
that's unmarried. You're talking about a married couple.
For years.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, this is an established relationship. Like, we got kids, we got time, we got a lot invested into this.
She's
okay. So let's read it. So according to this, it says the Bell Collective fans said that the tea is hot. Rumor has it that Amanda, which is the girl who was flirting with Letitia's husband, Glenn, is a friend of Latrice, as you guys may know, as I just told you, may have exaggerated or even fabricated the story about Glenn sliding into her DMs, all for attention on the show. So it gives that this girl was trying to gain a permanent spot on the show, and she used Glenn as a scapegoat and kind of maybe stretched the truth a little bit to say that he was in her DMs and that he was doing some things maybe that he wasn't doing, or maybe he was flirting a little bit, but she exaggerated it to make it seem like he was doing more. If he did a little bit, he shouldn't have done that, because you know how it is. People will attach themselves to you and use that for their advantage. And obviously she did that to try to be on the show, but she is a very close friend to Latrice Rogers on the show, but she was trying to get on the show by way of getting in the middle of Letitia and Glenn's marriage by saying that Glenn was being inappropriate with her, to maybe, have, I guess, Bravo look into her and give her a permanent spot on the show, but it didn't work. So what do y'all think about that? What do y'all think? I don't think that the audience really cared about that situation like that, to where they, oh my God, y'all got to have her on the show. Like, oh God, this is tea. Yeah, put her on the show permanently, because even though the show didn't really have much going on, like it was something that was shown that really did kind of have people's eyes like, oh, okay, girl. But it wasn't to the point where people like, oh my God, like this was like the coup de grace of this season, to where, oh yeah, bring old girl on the show because it helped the season. That's not what it was. But Latrice, you might want to talk to your friend Amanda, who likes women as well, because she does go both ways. But she seemed like she had eyes for Glenn, and maybe she just chose Glenn because she knew he was the weaker link. And obviously she's been watching the show. She knows that Glenn's been caught several times cheating. So maybe she used that as a way to get in to secure her spot on the show. Okay, but she did get a little 5 minutes of fame from that, but she did not get her I guess contract to be one of the bells on the show, if you will. Let's play it one more time.
Been Latrice's hairstylist since season 1. They have a long history from back in high school. She, wanted this opportunity to be on the show, and she thought bringing this little tea would land her a spot as a Belle. And really, it just pretty much she incriminated herself with that information.
Absolutely.
That was the wrong play to try to become a Belle, because a Belle wouldn't do not something like that. Not to a married woman. You're not talking about a single dating, a couple that's dating, that's unmarried. You're talking about a married couple.
For years.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, this is an established relationship. Like, we got kids, we got time, we got a lot invested into this.
She's been Latrice.
I think about that. Shout out to Jordan with the juice. So they're spilling tea on why this Amanda chick was even brought on the show, and it just gives that this whole thing was orchestrated. Maybe Latrice was behind the scenes trying to help her, like, yeah, girl, say this and do that, because she was a part of putting this little game together. Latrice was a part of putting this game together to expose this whole mess between Glenn and Amanda. So maybe Latrice knew about this whole, gimmick behind the scenes for old girl to be coming after Glenn to try to be on the show. I can see that happening. But y'all can put in what y'all think about that. I don't know. It's crazy, child. Let's get out of here, child. I don't care no more shit. I don't care. But let's go ahead and get on out of here. Nevertheless, thank you guys for being here. Please comment on all the comments that we or all the topics that we discussed. Also, please don't forget to like the video, share the video, subscribe. Please cut your notifications on so you know when we guys go live over here. Thank you to my top flight Mars, True TV Podcast, Tyra K, Y'all Sweet, Essa, Scorpion Miss, and Rose Armstead. You guys do an awesome job. Thank y'all so much. To all of my usual content creators that stop by here, Janetta Speaks, thank you so much. Black Women in the Building, Schoolboys, Queen Speaks TV, Simple Mind Family TV, Miss Didi, JCD Creation, Shay P, and Shay Renee. Thank you guys so much. Did I miss anyone? Mars, let me know before we get out of here. Thanks for the 366 stopping by today. Love you guys down. Please don't forget again to tap on the like so you guys can support the video to push it to the algorithm. All right. Did we miss anybody before we get out of here? No one? Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Bye.